We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Game one of this four-game set straight ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Sean Reed Foley gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Up next is Danny Jansen. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Eat it. Nobody.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury.
Striding in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. On to first, the double play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Pruitt scoops it up, and there's one down now. Mad Dog Pruitt will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Ready now, Danny Jansen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. On the line, that's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4.
Stepping in for the Jays, Guillermo Ibarra. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. A significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. Kansas City. Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way.
Play ball. Out. 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 He's out. Got 3.
Now to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Pruitt.
Here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunt.
Now at the plate, Guillermo
Leading
Ibarra.
up for
No
Toronto,
hits in 2 trips
the
to the
left
plate
fielder,
for him in the ball game.
Guillermo Ibarra.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off.
Now batting, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Biagini playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
So coming to the plate, Jared Quintana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 3-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And a guy on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and he is in there. Ready once again, Kevin Kramer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the one. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now batting, the catcher, Jared Quintana.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pruitt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A dive, but he's back. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Kevin Kramer waits on deck. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now in the box, Kevin Kramer. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Slowly hit to first.
Hold up, right here.
They can get 2. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, Derek Fisher, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then
coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. Score remains tied. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
Tonight. First for the
a tight one,
Blue
7-6,
Jays.
the final score tonight.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Take the base.
Your attention, please.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
High in the air out to center field. Ibarra is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-2 tonight's final. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Paul Sewald wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything,
coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. Here now the 2-2. First baseline, fielded cleanly. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Number 66.
Hit on the ground out to short. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Batting eighth.
Stepping into the box, Josh Watson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The 2-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Settling in now, Steven Duggar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he's safe. Striding forward now is the DH, Alfonso Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alfaro.
Grounded back up the middle. The underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of the second. Toronto leads this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon, and as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Watson. He singled his last time up. Pruitt, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Jansen corrals it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. It's still an 8-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Runners are at first and third with none out. To the right, scooped up. Oh, beautiful dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI.
At the plate, Dalton Pompey. He went down on strikes last time up.
Dalton Pompey.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4. Stepping up now Mad Dog Pruitt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.